Welcome to my paper planet. Let's make a garden apron card. Perfect for Mother's Day or for a birthday. The card features large pockets with garden tools tucked into them, as well as all the floral elements. These files fit a 5x7 card base. The first part of the design is the large pockets. To attach these, and so they still work as pockets, we just put some adhesive or some glue around the outside of each shape. These are centered, the larger one at the bottom of the apron, and then we add a contrasting trim. The smaller pocket is attached in the center at the top, using the same method with the glue around the outside and then the contrasting trim again. I'm using some plain cardstock colors here, but you could also use some floral or other patterned paper. Now we can start decorating the apron. We'll start with assembling the daisy shape, which is in 3 pieces, the 2 white backing pieces and the coloured centre. I'm just using some craft glue to assemble these. There are 3 green leaf shapes on the top pocket, 2 on the right hand side and 1 on the left. Pop the daisy into the centre, and then we have the last leaf shape, which has a little hook on the end to tuck into the bottom pocket. The button shapes can be attached just directly onto the top of the straps, or we can thread some cotton through the holes and tie in a bow. It's easier to use a longer thread and then trim them to size afterwards. For the small spade shape, I'm putting a crease through the centre to give it a slightly more realistic look, and then tucking that into that top pocket along with the little fork. Next we'll assemble the tulip plant, adding the individual flowers and then the pot to the bottom of the flower shape. The tulip shape can be added to the front of the card using some foam spacers if you'd like to add a little extra dimension. And pop the secateurs in that pocket as well. Now we can add the sentiment, which is just 2 layers attached with glue, and then the sentiment attached to the bottom of the card. And finally we're adding some smaller white flowers to complete the main card design. Here's our apron shape with the tools in the pockets and the floral elements. We have a 5x7 inch card base here, and I'm adding a patterned floral to the front of that. For this particular card, I've tried to keep the colours fairly simple, so everything is green and pink. And a couple of little butterflies to finish the design. That's the Happy Mother's Day card finished, and we also have a Happy Birthday card ready to go as well. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to follow for new content soon.